everybody, welcome to another recap of Survivor Caramoan. It's down to the final 6 already. Oh, I'm loving this season so much. Eddie, he's still there. He thinks he's going home this week though. He's a sitting duck. Well, I don't know, because Brenda and Dawn are having a little chat about getting rid of Cochran. Uh-oh. Alright, so Eric is a walking skeleton. I mean, he's literally skin and bones. He needs a good meal badly. So he's starting to semi-hallucinate, I think. The coconuts are mocking him. He's in a prison. He just dreams of climbing this giant coconut tree because the coconuts are up there. He just can't get to them. And he tries and he doesn't make it. And then he thinks, well, if I climb this tree, I'm going to fall and break my leg and then I'll get more coconuts, but I'll also be out of the game. And he doesn't really want that. So mail arrives. It's a beautiful Sprint phone with video letters from the island. What? The loved ones are there on the island. It was so emotional. This is always one of my favorite episodes when they have the loved ones come because it's so emotional and I love seeing that so much. I don't know why, but I was just crying so much just when they showed the video letters. And then when they showed the reward challenge and the loved ones arrive, boy, I freaking lost it. I told my husband I'm never going on a show like this because I don't want to be away from you. So Jeff actually cried too for the first time in, what did he say, it was 26 seasons? When Brenda's dad came out and she's like, Daddy, look at what a good job I did. Yeah, it was very emotional. I cried for all of them. The only awkward moment it seemed like was when Dawn's husband came out. It was almost like he was gonna run past her. I was like waiting for them to say like, oh, Dawn's husband is visually impaired or something like that, but it was just awkward. So the challenge is that the survivors and the loved ones have to work together to unscrew some rails. They have, you know, do the old go around the mulberry bush, whatever, and then put them on a rack and then throw bolos on them, 3 of them. So the reward was pretty sweet. It was a floating backyard barbecue. Pretty nice. So the loved ones really weren't used to competing on challenges, especially after traveling for like 30 hours. So it came down to Brenda, Sherry's husband Jared, and Dawn. And Brenda won. So then the old, all right, pick one of the other couples to enjoy the reward with you. So it wasn't that hard because she really owes Dawn a lot in this game. So she picked Dawn and her husband. And then Jeff comes out with another phone and says, surprise, check it out. Another one of each one's loved ones is there for the first time in Survivor history. History has been made. And Brenda's got a big decision. She's either got to pick another couple to come on the reward so that there's 3 of them enjoying it, or give it all up and have the other people's second loved one accompany the other people who she didn't pick for the reward. Miraculously, she decides to forego her and Dawn going on the reward and letting everyone else have it. Stupid. Stupid. I was screaming at the TV. Alright, so it's barbecue time. I have to say Cochran's dad looked pretty cool with the shades on. He says he's a neurologist. I says he's Dr. Cool. Dawn and Brenda, I felt so bad for them because they could actually see the floating barbecue from where they were on the beach. It was very difficult to watch. It's time for the immunity challenge though, so don't get too wrapped up in that. It's another endurance. You have to hold a rope behind you. Well, it was like a little, had a little handle like when you go water skiing. You had to hold that behind your back and lean forward over the water while Jeff cranks you down closer to the water every so many minutes. It was almost weird because Jeff seemed to be enjoying it a little bit too much. I think he needs a season off. So no food enticements. Sorry, kids. When you let go, it's because you're dying. So Cochran was the first out. followed by Eddie and then Eric. This challenge really seemed to be geared more towards women, unless you have big fake boobs or real boobs, because then you're really front heavy like Sherry. She was the next one out. So it came down to Dawn and Brenda. And Brenda looked pretty solid in the challenge, but they didn't want to stay there all day and expend all their energy. So there was some talk of making a deal, but it was squashed. And it looked like Brenda threw the challenge because she really looked rock solid in her position there. And then all of a sudden she fell off. It was kind of weird. She threw it to Dawn, and then they get back to camp. And Brenda tells Dawn that she wants Eddie gone, and then Cochran's next. And Cochran, he wants Brenda out because she could really win this thing. That's what his mommy told him. So he tries to convince Dawn, get rid of Brenda. And it's time for tribal. And Dawn can finally relax because she's won a challenge for the first time. And Eddie, he's pretty sure he's going home. Don't be so sure, Eddie. All right. And then Brenda, yeah, she gave up her reward. And everyone loves her now, right? No. It's time to vote. And no idol is played because I don't think there is any idol in play right now. Brenda is voted out. Uh-oh, hot dog. What did we learn on the show this week? If you got a reward, don't give it away. Don't give it away for free. It makes you look like you're going to win. And then guess what? You got a big bullseye on your back. So she was really hurt, and I can't blame her, but you know what? There's no crying on Survivor. It's your own stupidity that you have to blame. Next time, oh no, it's the finale, by the way, next week, in case you haven't figured out from the math. It's on Sunday, it's not on Wednesday, it's on Sunday at 8 o'clock Eastern time, well, or whatever time zone you're in. It probably starts at 8 because it's the old 2-hour episode followed by the 1-hour reunion show. But one survivor goes down. Methinks it's probably Eric. He looks really bad. All right, kids. Till next Sunday. Happy Mother's Day. Much love.